My favorite time of year is finally here. So let's go over what I've been loving so far during my transition to fall. All right, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I just had to come on here full on in my comfy, cozy vibes because oh my God, I cannot, I think, explain how much I enjoy fall. Okay, cute. The last episode with Miss Ashley Graham and her feeling like a whole mood, a whole fall vibe to me. Yeah, so I love fall. That's something y'all will learn about me here on this channel, especially as I integrate some vlogging because I initially started this channel because I love vlogging. Like, I love watching vlogs. That is like my comfort content. And so I want to create vlogs too. So I will be incorporating more of those. I don't want to just be a reaction channel, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm a multifaceted being. Okay, so I want to express all of that over here on the channel. Okay. None of this stuff is sponsored, by the way. Okay, nothing is sponsored. Disclaimer. Nothing is sponsored. Okay. So let's get into what I've been loving lately. First, starting with my Raycon earbuds. I have them in right now. I got the Rose Gold Fitness Raycons. This is what it looks like inside the case. And it's just super cute. I have them in right now. So you can see they're small. But what I really like about them is this part right here. And that part sits right in like this little area of your ear. So there's no way that the earbud is going to fall out. And I really like that. Now, my mistake was getting, well, it's not really a mistake, but like it just speaks to the minimalist in me. I like things with not a lot of color, right? So I didn't want to look like, back in the day when Bluetooth was a huge thing and people had like these big black earpieces and it looked like a cockroach and everybody made fun of it and called it like a cockroach. Do you remember that? So like I don't ever want to feel that way when I'm wearing earbuds. So that's why I opted for a color that was close to my skin tone. But the issue is folks don't really like, they can't tell that I have an earbud in. So, you know, out in the publics and stuff, people still be trying to holler at a girl. No, I'm just kidding. They still try to talk, to you because they don't realize you have like an earbud in. So there's that whole thing, but otherwise I really love these. They are comfortable. The only thing is this ear I think is a little bit different than this one. It's shaped differently, and so it tickles more in this ear, and I don't like that feeling. So I actually ended up like, because when there's like a little tickle you have to like kind of soothe it, and so and accidentally inflicted like some sort of wound or something, like I maybe scratched it or something inside my ear, and so I had a whole, like, it was a whole thing. It was like kind of a wound, had to neosporin and do the little wound treatment, wound care in my ear, so that wasn't fun. So now what I do when I'm wearing these is every now and then I will take this earbud out just to kind of let my ear relax and calm down from being tickled. Okay. But I do wear these during editing. I really like them. They're super comfortable. It took a minute for me to get used to them though. I initially got these because if you watched my mindfulness tools video where I talked about seasonal depression and mindfulness tools to help you get through that, and what was working for me at the time, I was saying that I got a gym membership. And so I used to wear these big overhead headphones. I still do from time to time. but I was really nervous because I am prone to earaches. I am prone to boils when I get too much moisture, that I was going to end up with a boil like in my ear. I was really like anxious about it. So I was like, you know what? I need to actually get some earbuds that specialize in this kind of thing. So that's why I got the fitness Raycon buds. And then I also wanted ones that were like sweat resistant, waterproof, and all that kind of stuff. So that's how I ended up with these, even though I no longer have the gym membership because some things happen. Child, join the Patreon if you want to find out what happened. But yeah, I still love these though. I don't care. I like too that the charge on these lasts, I want to say, like for me, maybe a day, day and a half, almost 2 days. So I really like that. I don't have to constantly have this plugged up, and it's really easy on the go kind of deal. And I like too that if I have one in over the other, it does tell me which one is low on battery. So I like that. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Y'all know I have a scar on my neck. It is a keloid. It started out just like this part right here. And then over the years it grew. I really don't even know how I got it. I have like 3 or 4 theories, but really, quite honestly, like I don't know. But over the years, it just continued to grow. It didn't matter what I used to try and get rid of my scar, it would just continue to grow it. So that was really disheartening, to be quite honest. And now I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm ready to like throw my hands up and just save for when I can afford like laser treatments. But, I'm still trying to fade it away. One way I'm doing that I actually really like, it's non-invasive for me, is a scar away silicone scar sheets. And this, I it's a lot easier for me to wear it now because, with fall, I wear sweaters more. I typically wear like turtlenecks all year round to hide my scar because I still am like pretty insecure about it, to be quite honest. But I'm like trying to embrace it or whatever. So it's not like a big deal, don't feel bad for me. Um, so but in the fall, it's a lot easier to wear turtlenecks than in the summer when we're like getting heat waves, you know what I'm saying? And it's humid. So it's a lot easier to wear this non conspicuously. And it's just clear. They do have, well, I think there's a couple brands out there that have some that are skin tone, like skin tone. Okay, some are like flesh toned for like lighter complected people. And then there are some brands that make them a little bit darker that look like a band aid, kind of, which is closer to like my skin tone and like darker. Okay. Yeah, but these are just clear. And I do like that because then it's like more, if someone were to see it, they're like, oh, okay, that maybe is like scar treatment. Not a big deal. So, yeah, I do like these. I am noticing that my scar is starting to break down. I've been using these scar sheets for maybe 2, 3 months. It's probably honestly like closer to 6 months, but really I've only been able to like really wear them 2 to 3 months because that's another thing. Is like if it's too hot, moisture does build up, and y'all know I just said with the whole moisture stuff, like I can't be doing all that. So I really don't wear these in the summer, but now that it's a little bit cooler, I wear it, and I like the packaging that it comes in. They are reusable, so it's not like you wear them once and have to get rid of them. What I do is, and that's why I still have the packaging, I just keep the packaging. So the little adhesive strips, I keep them, and when I'm done wearing it, I just put them back on. So it's all ready to go the next time. And then I keep the little sheet to keep it in so it's not like floating around on the desk and like getting lost or blown off the table when the fan's on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really like these. Very comfortable to wear, very expensive. So that's not fun. That is super expensive. Be careful. Okay. Get these when you can get them. Okay. The good thing is that you can wear them more than once. So that's the perk for it being expensive. I guess I should show you like the scar is getting lighter, but I'm also doing a couple other things. Maybe I'll talk about it on the Patreon or somewhere, at some point on the channel, but it is starting to get lighter. But this overall, like where my scar initially began, is breaking down and it's fading super nicely. I really like that. So yeah, I'm like, I can't wait for the day where I'm back to being scarless. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, it's like on my shoulders and things like that. It's like a whole thing, whatever, whatever. Now, the next thing, and this will kind of like, since I talked about that, it'll take me into my next couple things. My next couple things are actual, like, legit products or whatever. Okay, so the next one, this is also scar related, is the Therapeutic Derma E Scar Gel. See there? And there's none in here that I can actually show you because this is a tester. Also, very expensive. I can't tell you how much money I've spent, okay, and thrown down the drain trying to get rid of my scars. You have no idea. Okay, okay, you don't even want to know. Okay. And I still have like returns to make like now for products that made my scar worse. So, anyways, this one actually worked as well when I started looking into like really getting into this scar therapy, scar treatment for my neck scar, which is like the biggest one that I have. Don't get me wrong, I have other scars too. Like I have one that's like a patch on my shoulder over here, a random rash, and now it's just like scars, which is the downside to having sensitive skin is that like even if I don't touch it, it's like I still get scarring. So it's crazy. Anyways, so this scar gel, I really like it because when I started looking into scar treatment and all of that and how I can do that naturally, onion was one of the biggest things that I kept seeing was like onion herb, onion oil. And this is primarily onion, like one of the main ingredients in here. So, like onion bulb, I believe is a specific onion related term. So, I did notice that is really what's helping as well. So, I'm doing this in combination with the scar sheet. It does really help to fade. I think that's why everything is looking so good right now, in addition to some other things that I'm trying. Love this. Tester was 18 bucks, bro. 18 bucks. Crazy. Crazy. And I didn't get a lot, you know what I'm saying? So but the tester is the way to go if you're on a budget. So because the big thing is just it's like $30 or something. I think for like a full size, it's a lot. It's a lot. So the next one here is the Eau de Self de Palma serum. It's hydrating and a clarifying facial oil. So I'll pull that up over here so you can check that out. Very nice, y'all. I've been using this probably for like 6 months, but not so much during the summer. So I noticed that in the winter months when I had it, and I felt like my skin was more on the drier side, that was when I used this. But very nice, child. Very nice. Super Luxe, black owned. I'll just read the description here for y'all so you can check it out. It says it's rich and nourishing, featuring 8 powerful ingredients. De Palma is the answer for hyperpigmented, parched skin, which, like I just said, I scar very easily. So if I get a rash or like, just a hormonal breakout kind of thing, I scar. It doesn't matter what I do. I scar. This does help with evening out skin tone, I have noticed for me. So yeah, definitely give it a try if you want to. They do have a mini version because it is sold out literally all the time. Like I was lucky to get my hands on this because y'all, people be raving about this stuff. When it's stuff that's like specifically made for us, where like we deal with certain things that other folks may not. And so when a product is formulated specifically to address our needs, it gets sold out. Child, it gets sold out quick because that's very rare. This though is amazing. Okay, amazing, amazing. I would say it's even good for like combo skin because I feel like my skin is more combo. It did change because I decided to like pick up my life and move way across the country, but so my skin was more like, I would say oily to combo where it used to be. And now where I am, it's more dry, depending on like the day. Okay. But for the most part, I'm more combo and sensitive. Oh yeah, it even says right here that it's a nourishing facial oil that protects and hydrates with 8 key ingredients to reveal a radiant, uniform complexion, dark spots and dryness retreat with rosehip seeds, sea buckthornberry, jojoba, and pomarosa plant oil. So, yes, like this is kind of just like a drink for the skin, child. So, I really, really love it. And the fact that it's literally like 8 ingredients, I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I like that it's not a lot of ingredients involved in this, which is also rare to find. I feel like because most of the time minority owned brands don't get the funding, they have to like be more creative with the ingredients that they include, basically like making sure that it's cost saving and will ensure a profit. So I feel like, not that it's, and it's not like a slight against them or a judgment on them, because I totally get the grind, you know what I'm saying? But it's really rare to find something this clean, I feel like, that is nature derived for us. Does that make sense? So there's squalene in here, which I know is a big, that is a hot button ingredient for most folks out there, but it is sugar made. It's clean bioengineered, so it's not coming from an animal, I presume. That's how I understand it. Loved this, and I loved the whole concept of the brand, like ode to self. Like you're making this promise to take care of yourself, take care of your skin, to slow down, like to tune back into yourself. I love the whole premise of this company and their products. So definitely check it out. Like I said, black owned. So give that a looky loo or whatever. Okay, so the next one, I mean, it smells so good, y'all. It's crazy how good this stuff smells. By the way, if you're liking the video so far, go ahead and give it a like. Okay, share it with a friend or whatever. Let me know your thoughts so far on any of these products. Have you heard of them before? Have you tried them? Would you try them? Let me know. Okay. So now the next product that I'm going to talk about here is the Haitian black castor oil. This puppy right here in chocolate vanilla. Child, this stuff smells so good. Literally like fall to me. Uh, and I love wearing it because then I smell like it all day, because it's like, when I put it in my hair, it just like the hair is like marinating in it, like it just, and my body heat kind of like radiates the scent. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so it is a 100% pure black castor oil, and it promotes thicker, longer hair to hydrate and smooth skin as well. So you can use it on your skin. I haven't done that yet. Maybe I should do that. I haven't done that on the skin yet. I always equate castor oil to hair, so that's always like what I use it for. But basically what I do is like I make my own oil concoction for my hair. So my hair really likes avocado oil, castor oil, coconut oil, and so I mix them all together. But essentially, I originally got this because when I was doing my crochets, like a couple years ago, because a bit ain't been earning enough to be doing all that kind of stuff. Okay. But I needed something like a dropper that could get in between my cornrows so that I could still oil my scalp with the crochets. So that's what initially drew me to this. And this was one of the only brands that had a dropper style for the oil already. I was like, what the heck? But super happy to have tried this out. It does say that it's sustainable development, it has natural ingredients, and it is not tested on animals. Apparently, the brand no longer sells it themselves directly on their site. So you will have to find someone else to purchase it through. Do not do it on eBay. Do not. No, no, no. So right here, Per La Vida has it, and that's really cool. So you can find it there. It's infused with chocolate vanilla. It's a favorite for those with age-related hair and scalp concerns. I do find that it like soothes my scalp as well, so I do like that. It is a scalp primer that improves hair wellness for the entire family, is what they say. So I guess it like doesn't matter like how old you are, which is nice. Because certain things are like, kid safe and others aren't. So that's good. They also have caffeine, zinc, iron, copper from chocolate that promotes blood flow to the scalp. And then chocolate can combat stress, which can lead to hair loss by stimulating endorphins. So, and I noticed because like my sides are so thin, because can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? We need to talk about it. This should be like a whole segment for my for the Black Woman's Perspective channel. But how many times I have gone to get my hair done, and let's say like I'm new to an area, so I don't really know where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Like the salons that we be going to, and the hairdressers that we be going to. Like, let's say I'm new to an area and I don't know where that is quite yet, but like I need to get my hair done and get it braided or something, or cut or whatever. How many times I have been messed up by places that don't have hairdressers that know how to do our hair, but they claim, oh, we do all hair types. And it's like, no, you don't. You ain't never seen a curl like this a day in your life. And how many times I have gotten messed up, especially on my sides. Like when I did my big chop, I've done two big chops in my life. The second one I didn't want to do. So that was traumatic. Okay, that was traumatic. I'm not even gonna lie. But so the first one I did myself when I was like 18, loved it. Okay, just wore wigs and did my whole life, let it grow out. Okay, did my whole thing. I was like, I'm never going back to creamy crack. Okay, so which is like relaxer. Okay, so I've been natural since then, since 18. Child. Okay, so okay. And have been trying to navigate like how to do my own hair myself. Basically, anything I do, I just learn from like trial and error for myself or like on YouTube when the natural hair community was up and popping, child. Okay. It's not really anymore, but that's how I found Ambrosia Malbrough. Okay, so go ahead and check out her channel if you want to. So, but yeah, the second one I went to because I wanted like my TWA, my little teeny weeny afro, to be shaped. That's all I wanted was to shape it. And to be quite honest, I didn't know if my hairdresser could do it. Does that make sense? She did braiding so well, did an amazing job. But as far as like cutting it, because I was in an area that didn't really have black salons, you know what I'm saying? I needed to find somebody to like cut my hair. And so I'm like, I go in, I get this other hairdresser that was like, they specialize in that kind of stuff, did pixie cuts all the time. So I was like, okay, I trust this. And my hairdresser was there. So it was like, it was okay. Okay. So why I give the picture or whatever. I just wanted it shaped, honey. My hair was grew out. It was flourishing. It was doing okay. Okay. It was flourishing. My little teeny bitty afro was like a full on afro child. So I just wanted it shaped. Okay. And so like shorter sides, but like for it to be like, just shaped really nice or whatever. Child, I ended up walking out with like a mohawk. Girl had shaved all my sides, going all the way back, shaved all my sides. And the owner of the hair salon had to come and fix my hair because he was like, to be quite honest, there's a lot of people in here who are scared to touch your hair. And I'm really sorry because it kind of messed you up. He's like, so I know how to do black hair and like actual textured black hair, like 4C hair. I know how to do that. So I'm gonna fix you right now. I'm so sorry, but you gonna have to you gonna have to cut it all off. I'm like, ah! Oh my God. So it took forever, child. I've been on a long journey with my hair to get it to this point. Okay. And I still like am trying to grow back over here because I sleep on this side. So I have more friction on this side. But yeah, it's been a whole thing. So I've been trying to thicken my hair, which led me to get this while I was doing my crochets and letting it grow out. And it's so, oh my God, y'all, it smells so good. I wish this could be like a candle, a cologne, child, all of it. All of it. I need it to be all of it because this smells amazing. And it's been, I want to say like 2 years since I got it. And look at how much I still have, y'all. It don't take a lot, you know what I mean? It's thick. It spreads easily. That's another thing. And it says right here, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Right here. So y'all know I ain't lying. Okay. It says it promotes thick, shiny, and long hair and also helps to regrow and thicken eyebrows and eyelashes while soothing muscle aches and fading stretch marks naturally. Bro, really? Yo, I didn't even know that part. Cause I got heck of stretch marks. Maybe I should do that on my stretch marks. You know what I'm saying? On the thighs or whatever, because the thighs are pretty juicy, y'all. They pretty juicy. So it also promotes circulation, which is something that I was also looking forward to when I was wearing my crochets. I don't want my hair and my scalp to just be feeling like it's just there, you know, like it's thirsty, it's there, it's suffering. Like I don't want all that. So this really does help. I say hit this up if you are on the crochet game, even if you're wearing wigs and you cornrow your hair, um, do this. And even if you wearing it natural, because I've noticed a huge difference in the like regrowth on my edges, on this, like where I had to completely strip, you know, the mohawk I had going on, where it was just like completely bare. And can we also talk about the fact that like how differently people treat you when your hair is like that? Like when your hair is super short. I think folks got scared that I was like going through a whole identity crisis and was like, no, someone just effed up my hair. It's like I'm not trying to be androgynous, but like I embraced it during that time because I had no other choice. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like how many times we have been messed up like as black folks by people who claim to know how to do our hair and don't. Okay. But also I feel like that speaks to the fact that like in society, there just needs to be more education about our hair. People need to be introduced to our hair at an earlier stage in their careers. I don't know, there's a lot that like needs to happen. But anyway, so if anybody's out there and you wonder why you don't get a lot of black clients, that's why. That's totally why. We would be like, we'd rather stick with our own sometimes when we're like, we understand you know how to do this hair. Okay. You're not about to have me looking all kind of sideways, what kind of messed up, nothing. Okay. So that's why that happens. So if you're wondering, you know, I would say try to educate yourself. If you ain't aware, try to educate yourself about our hair so you can get more clientele. You know what I'm saying? So you can be very diverse in that department. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to get off my little soapbox right there. You know, I have to. It wouldn't be a video. Okay. It wouldn't be a video if I wasn't on my soapbox at some point. Okay. Until the next one, take care of yourself, others, and the planet. Bye. I'm trying to do this all nice and stuff. It's not working really. Anyways, I do need to get a green screen. That's something I do need to invest in. On, oh no, I didn't timestamp the second one. The Ode to Self De Palma serum. Let's see how I can show this for y'all. There we go. The Ode to Self De Palma serum. Right here. As you can see, child. As you can see, as I keep fading in and out. Okay. No, it's not working. Okay, here we go. Well, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,